I'm sorry. Okay. So calendar, set calendar. So path, we know the path same as above. Okay. Path same as above. Okay. Here, maintain calendar. Click on maintain calendar. Transaction code OY05. So maintain calendar. Maintain calendar. So you can see here, public holiday calendar, public holidays. Okay. Put the cursor on. See, in real environment, this particular step will be taken care by HR consultant. It's not our job, but still I would like to show you this, how the calendars will be maintained, how your holidays will be generated and all. Clear? In real time, this will be taken care by HR consultant. It's not our activity. Okay. Okay. So if you focus this also, or you can ignore this also. So you can write it as an maintain calendar within the bracket. It's a HR activity or HR module. HR module. Okay. Next one. Select holiday calendar. Okay. Select holiday calendar. Change button. Click on change button. Click on change button. So select country IN. So we are in India. Our company is IN. So select IN. So again, click on change button. Okay. So I'm just changing. Okay. I'm giving some number. That's it. Okay. So what I would like to do, public holiday, it is showing only Diwali holiday. So next one, assign holidays. I would like to assign holidays. So we can check here. We will have everything. See here, Gandhi Jayanti. I'm selecting. Next one, Independence Day. I'm selecting. Next one, I'll select Republic Day. I'm selecting. Next one, I'll go with something I'm just generally selecting. Thanksgiving Day and all are related to US. So this one I'll select. So anything if you want to select, you can select actually. White Monday, Assumption Foundation. One I'll select Christmas Day. Next one I'll select New Year's Eve. It's not mandatory. This will be the same. Right? 10 standard holidays normally they will get in any organization. I'll select once. Okay. Labor Day. One more I'll select. So something I'm selecting this. Okay. So again, I'll just save it. I'm just saving it. I'll come back again. Indian holiday. Indian holiday. Click on change. It's not that. I need to select this actually. We need to select this. Assign holiday. So once again, I'm doing this. Independence Day. Labor Day.
Gandhi
Sorry.
Jayanti.
Do we have a Gandhi Jayanti here? Yeah, Gandhi Jayanti. Republic Day. Okay, New Year's Day. So normally we will go like this actually. So this particular server is new server.
New Year's Eve.
So just save this. We'll see whether it works. It's still not working. So once we assign holidays, this will work. It will show the list actually. Actually, as I said that this is a new server. Sometimes it's behaving a little weird.
Actually,
I
you
need,
did not click
sorry,
on assign public holidays. Once go to assign holiday.
sorry.
Once uncheck that selected box. Happy Diwali box. Just uncheck that.
No, still it won't work.
Assign holiday.
No, assign holiday. See here. We need to assign, we need to select the list actually.
Here down one option is there, assign public holiday. After selecting that, you
Okay,
need to check.
fine. Correct. Sorry. So we'll take any 5. Gandhi
Gandhi
Jayanti.
Jayanti, Independence Day.
Have Diwali already there, I think. Independence Day. Republic Day. New Year's Day. Okay, I'll select one this. I'll take May Day. Christmas Day. Okay. Then next you can select. Okay, assign public holidays. Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
So
Just write it down. Okay. So normally we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more we can add it. Okay, just write it down. Okay, next one. Click on save button.
We can add as many as we want, or there is any limitation.
Sorry.
Can we add as many we want, or there is any limitation?
So normally, generally, like what companies will do is the company will give standard 10 holiday list,
Okay.
right? Apart from their weekends and all, apart from leaves,
Okay.
10 holidays they will give, right?
Okay.
So as per the requirement of client, we need to update this.
Okay.
Yeah. So next go back. Next go back. So we have another separately holiday list. For organization, we will have separate holiday list, and plant we will have a separate. Okay, click on factory holiday calendar. Okay, next one, change button. Click on change button. Okay, so again, select country IN. Select country IN. Select country IN. Click on change button. Here also we will get the same problem. So I'll change the year. I'll change the year 2098. Anything we can take. See here, from some factors, Monday to Friday will be there by default. So if it is we are working on India, so I'll select a factory. Saturday also I'm working. I'm selecting Saturday also. Factory date start, I'll take it as an from 2010 we have taken, right? So here I'll take same 2010. So Monday to Saturday, factory Indian factories. Just write it down. Okay. Click in. So large validity problem. So click on OK. So this is client level. It will be get changed. Right? Factory calendar IN was saved. And we have our companies, for example, we are having India and as well as US. So you can make it as an US factory calendar will remain the same Monday to Friday. No changes in that. So if you check US, it will show Monday to Saturday. There will not be any changes in US. So US factory calendar. If you click on change button. So Monday to Friday. So we are not going to do any changes in factory calendar of US. Okay. Fine. So this is calendar and date, country, currency. So now we will enter into the major practical part. Write down FI enterprise structure. Put a heading as a FI enterprise structure. Okay. FI enterprise structure heading as. And under that, one more subheading, you write it as an define okay, define enterprise structure, define FI enterprise structure, FI enterprise structure, define enterprise structure. So in FI enterprise structure, we have two steps actually. First we will define, and after that we will assign. Two steps, remember. Complete in FI enterprise structure, we will have a two-step activities. One is first, whatever required configuration we need to do, first we need to define in the system. And after that, wherever it required to assign, giving links between one configuration to another configuration, that we call it as an assign. Is this clear? So it's a two-step activities. Write down. Any questions in this? So write down. First step, enterprise structure. Define enterprise structure. You can see here. Define. So define enterprise structure. First one. Define first step. Define company. Define company. Okay. So write down. First step. Define enterprise structure. Write down path, SAP menu. Again, I am reiterating SAP menu, tools, tools, customizing, IMG. You know the meaning of IMG, abbreviation of IMG, implementation guide. Okay. Next, execute project. Execute project. Okay. And click on SAP reference IMG. Click on SAP reference IMG button. So this is the path. If normally, as soon as we log in, then normally we will be in SAP easy access screen. That is nothing but end users screen. We will be, but our job is not work in SAP end user screen. Our job is in the backend. We need to develop, right? We need to configure. So for that, what is the path to go? Two ways we can go. One transaction code is SPRO, or you can go like this SAP menu. Okay, we have a tools here, so you can check tools, right? Next one, customizing. Click on customizing. Okay, next one, IMG. IMG. Next one, execute project. Execute project. So it will take you to SAP reference IMG. Okay, it will take you to SAP reference IMG. So we need to click here SAP reference IMG. That's it. So this is considered as an IMG activity screen. Implementation guide activity screen means we need to implement the project now. Okay. And okay, this is the way. Next, you can write first step in enterprise structure. First one, definition of a company. 1.1, you can write it as a definition of company. Definition of company. Definition of company. Write down the path. SPRO. SPRO. So you know the abbreviation of SPRO. SAP project reference object. Okay, next, SAP reference IMG. We need to click on SAP reference IMG. Enterprise structure. Enterprise structure. Next, definition. Definition. Financial accounting. Financial accounting. So every time we will repeat this particular path. Path with the transaction code. Financial accounting. Next, define company. Define company. Transaction code OX15 or OX15. Transaction code OX15. And from there, click on new entries. Click on new entries. Click on new entries. So for example, either you can come to this project like this, or you can go back. So this is your SAP easy access screen, which means that end user screen. So here this particular command field, in this particular command field, we can give directly, we can give the transaction code. So what is the transaction code? SPRO. SPRO, SAP project reference object. We need to give, press enter, and after that SAP reference IMG. SAP, again I'm repeating the path, SPRO, SAP reference IMG. Fine. Okay. Next one, financial accounting. Sorry, enterprise structure. So here we are going to define the structure. Okay, definition, financial accounting, define company, define company. So here there is no, we don't have transaction codes. So we need to activate the transaction code. For that, what we need to do, click on additional information, click on additional information, display IMG activity, IMG activity, OX15 transaction code. Any questions still here?
No, sir.
Yes, no.
No.
All right. The first step, now we are going to start with company part. So this is our structure. You remember, we have defined our company structure here. See here, this is our company. Okay. So here, definition of company, click here. Here we need to press new entries. So what is my company here? Lahari Group. So I'll write it as a company name, Lahari. So just write it down, maintain this. So I'll write it as a Lahari Lahari Group Company, Lahari Group Company, short name. I'm giving it as a Lahari Group. Okay, 206. Whatever address you want, you can give it. Manjira Enclave. Manjira Enclave. I'm giving anything like 12-4-. So my corporate office is in Hyderabad. So these four fields are text fields. Okay. These four fields are text fields. We can type anything as we discussed earlier, right? So here, these other three are drop down. We need to select it. Drop down fields. We can select it. We can type it. Okay. You can choose country, IN. Fine. We need to select from here. IN. Language. Okay. So what is the language? EN, first two letters, English. Next one, currency. You can select from drop down, or if you know, INR. Indian. Just write it down as it is. Just write it down. Once you're done, let me know. So my company name is Lahari Company, which is nothing but Lahari Group of Company, head office or corporate office, which is in Hyderabad. Is it done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Can I save it? So click on save button. Then it will ask for transport request. So here it is showing Ultra. So I would click on create request. So we need to create our request. So FICO configuration we are doing underscore client dependent. Okay, client dependent underscore. I'll write it as a what is my company name? Group, Lahari Group, company configuration setting. Anything you can write, but a naming convention, this particular naming convention will be given by your project lead or project manager. How you need to take this. You means whatever configuration steps we are going to do in this particular transport request. So the transport request number will be automatically generated. We are not going to give any number, just we will give the description, and once we save it, okay, automatically the number will be get generated. Clear, everyone? Yes,
Yes, sir.
no?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Clear.
So click on save button. So here you can see here the request number is blank. Click on save button. Now you can see Lahari Group, automatically the number got generated as SR2K 90004. We will discuss on transport request again. Okay, click on OK button. Click on OK button. So data was saved. Again, I'll save it once again. That's it. Data already saved. Done. So we have defined first step, company creation. Next one. Next, define credit control area. Next step would be define credit control area. Right? Define credit control area. Write it down. I'll go back. Define credit control area. Write down the path. Path same as above. Path same as above. I think we have created in PPT, right? Lahari Group enterprise structure. Yeah, Lahari, right? We have done. So credit control areas we have created. This is our structure. This is our structure, right? We have created now this one, Lahari Group of companies we have created. Now we need to create credit control areas. So write down the path for credit control area. So path same as above. Path you can write because every step is same. So path same as above till financial accounting. Till financial accounting. Till financial accounting. And from there select define credit control area. Define credit control area. Define credit control area. Second step, define credit control area. Transaction code OB45. Transaction code OB45 or OB45. Transaction code OB45. So click on define credit control area. Press new entries. Press new entries. Okay. Press new entries. So here we are going to define credit control area. So I'll create it as an LIC1. Sorry, LIC1. See here. Credit control, Lahari, India credit control area. Okay, LIC1. So the most important thing is currency INR. INR. So here update. So again, I am telling you, this particular configuration will be performed by SD consultant. SD, we will just create LIC1 and we will save it. That's it. But the remaining part data for updating SD, sales and distribution part will be taken care by SD consultant. Clear in real time. But but still I'll give you the knowledge because we are going to see in future SD module also for at least 20%. So that's the reason I'll explain you this. So here we will have three options. Okay, so three options here, or normally four, but three is important to us. So here you can see three options. Okay, 12, 15, and okay, 18. So here what it is showing, no update from SD means if we select this, then whatever transactions are done in SD module, that will not going to be reflect in our FI module. So that has to be update. So here these three options are very important. These three options are very important. Clear? 12, order level, okay, delivery level, and bill document. So what does it mean? Whatever credit control area you have defined, that will be shown at order level. Means first you have received an order. At that particular time, the credit control area will be get displayed, right? At the time of delivery means you are ready, means you have received an order, and what is the step you will do? After agreement and all, you will ready to ship the products or services. You are ready to ship the products. At that particular time, it will pop up what is our credit control area. And third, last but not least, billing document means at the time of sending invoice to customer, once we sell it, what we do after sale, we will send an invoice to customer. So at that particular time, this credit control area will be pop up. The credit control area will be pop up. So this is first one at the time of order received, next is at the time of delivery, ready to deliver, and next one billing document, nothing but invoice preparation. Okay, and what is 15 here? So it will pop up only two times, at the time of delivery and at the time of invoice. At the time of delivery and at the time of invoice means when you receive an order, then the credit control area will not be pop up. When it will be pop up, once you are ready with your package, ready to ship at that particular point of time, once you update the GR in SAP, at that particular point of time, the credit control area will be pop up. And same time, once you're sent and you're going to send an invoice, right, through your to your customer, at that particular point of time, this particular credit control area will be pop up. Fine. Last but not least, 18th. So what is 18? Open delivery. Open delivery value. Clear? So nothing but same. Ready to deliver. So delivery for sales order means once you received the order at that particular point of time, and same time billing document means at the time of shipping it will not appear. Only at the time of receiving of sales order, you receive an order from the customer, at that particular point of time it will pop up, and next one it will pop up at the time of billing. Clear? Open delivery and open billing. Okay, delivery is ready, billing is not done. Okay, always better to go with option 12. Here everything it will checks in this particular. Clear? Anyone have a questions on this?
No, Naveen.
Right, so we always select this particular option 12, SD consult. So here normally what is our company, where it is situated? Sorry,
India.
India, right? So normally we follow the financial year from April to March. Correct? April to March. That is nothing but we call here as a fiscal year. In general, we call the terminology called fiscal year. Here, SAP, we call it as a fiscal year. But in general terminology, we call it as a financial year. So SAP has provided some standard fiscal year variants. Standard. What do you mean by a variant? What does exactly meaning of variant? What exactly the meaning of variant?
Format.
COVID variant. What does it mean? COVID is a variant. Why they are calling it as a variant here? Variant in the sense, for example, if I'm having a cold. So normally if I have a cold in the sense, I'll have cold, that's it. Okay, no fever, nothing. For example, if I'm having a cough, right? Then I'll have a cough, but I don't have a cold and fever. And normally I have a fever. Then probably what does it mean? I don't have a cold, a cough, but I have only a fever. Clear? But here what I have a body pains, only body pains. Means what does it mean? I don't have a cold, cough, fever, but I have only body pains. For example, if I have all these categories, then we will consider it as a one particular variant. One particular variant. Clear? One particular variant. So variant is nothing but some different attributes we will map in one. All the different attributes, all the different features we will map in one. Then that is considered as a variant. For example, here, what is the fiscal year we normally follow? April to March. So here SAP standard has created one variant called V3 variant. You can see here different variants. See number of variants we have. Number of variants we have. So here, see here, K1 calendar year plus special periods, one special period. Calendar year plus two special periods. Calendar year plus three special periods. Calendar year, four special periods. Like that, we have normally April to March, nothing but calendar, non-calendar year. V3, again, we will have a one complete session on fiscal year part. So just to take an idea right now, V3 is nothing but April to March with four special periods. What do you mean by four special periods? In the sense, April to March, four special periods in the sense, April to March, one fiscal year. And after that also, once we close the books, before closing the books, audit will happen once we close the books, right? Partially we close the books, okay, in the month of March, but after that, the audit will be there. Or some entries we need, adjustment entries we need to post, right? So auditors have done complete 1 month, the complete audit part will have completed, and those auditors found some issues in the books of accounts or books of accounts. So whatever books of accounts they found errors or some adjustments, then we will post in special period one. Then we will take like special period one only, not required three periods, because our transactions are very less. So that can be checked in only 1 month only, all the transactions. But if your transactions are more, then it may take 2 months or it may take 3 months. But maximum those transactions need to be audited within 4 months. So that's the reason SAP has provided 4 special periods. So what is the activity we will do in 4 special periods? In the sense, audit has to be get completed, whatever rectifications are there, that has to be rectified, and whatever adjustments are there, that has to be done in these 4 special periods. So SAP has given minimum of 1 special period and maximum of 4 special periods. So what is the reason behind that special period? In the sense, to do adjustments, whatever transactions we miss, we can update in those special periods, which is applicable to that calendar, that fiscal year only, or that financial year only. Clear? So we are going to take V3 right now. V3 means what? April to March fiscal year. April to March is a fiscal year, and 4 special periods. 4 special periods. That's it. V3. Clear? And don't, if you have any confusion, forget about this as of now, because we are going to discuss more in depth on fiscal year part. Okay. Any questions still here?
One liner definition of variance.
Sorry?
Can you give me the definition of variant in one line?
Your voice is little low. I'm sorry. I'm not able to hear you.
Can you give the definition of variant in one line?
Variant is nothing but combination of different attributes, combining different attributes or different features in one. Clear?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. So next one, credit limit. So here default data automatically for creating new customers. So whenever we want, we are going to give a credit, this one, credit sales, then we need to have some credit limits, right? So here we need to mention the amount. What is the amount I'm going to mention here? For example, 1 crore or something like this. So what does it mean? If I'm mentioning here 1 crore, so now you will understand probably. Again, I'll go with the 12 part. So here I have given a credit limit to a customer. So here, how would I know how the pop-up will come here, whatever amount I have given? So here, whenever we are doing a sales, so at the time of open order, means open order, when we receive an order, it will show this particular customer, these customers, we have a credit limit of only 10 crores and you have received 12 crores order. So straight away you can reject it. And same time, okay, you missed it here. Again, it will show one more time. That is at the time of delivery, means you are ready to ship the material. So at that particular time means you are updated the GR in your system. Then at that particular point of time, this will show. And same time, okay, here also you have ignored. Then it will show a final reminder at the time of preparation of invoice. Means you have not sent the products yet. Means you are going to send the bill along with the shipment. Clear? So in these three values, whatever limit you have given, so it will pop up there.
This is specific to one customer or all the customers?
So that's what here in real time we will do almost all. We will segregate the customers like domestic customer, foreign customer.
Exactly.
Clear? So according to that, we will give the credit limits. So under that particular group, it will applicable to all the customers, all the data.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
So just write it down as it is. So my credit control area is LIC1, currency INR. Okay. And you know that now what is 12 and fiscal year variant V3 and credit limit. Okay, click on save button. Click on save button. So are we in same the folder? So every time you need to check the description. FIC underscore FICO underscore CD. So this is, then click on OK button. Click on continue button. Click on continue button. Okay. Next, press back button. Now you can give here your description. You can give your description. What is that? Lahari credit control area. Control area for Hyderabad. Credit control area. Okay. Press back button and give the description. LIC1 is related to all the customers who are related to Hyderabad. Select LIC1. Now we need to create few more LIC2 like this, right? So now instead of creating again, instead of pressing new entries, so the same attributes, same features, we need to copy to LIC2 also. We have LIC2. So here you can see LIC2. Clear? Credit control area. So that also, here we have one more credit control area, LUC1. Okay. Initially it would be little confused, but still. Okay. So here you have a copy as button. Instead of giving all the details, you can click here copy as button. So whatever features are there in LIC1, it will be copied to your. So here you can give LIC2. Sorry. LIC2. Press enter. Press enter. And here everything will be the same. Press enter after giving LIC2. Okay. Next, you can change the description. It is related to Mumbai. It's related to Mumbai. Okay. Lahari credit control area for Mumbai. We have created Hyderabad. We have created Mumbai. We have one more in US. So click on save button. Now it's a, okay. So here new entries, USD currencies. That's the reason I'm not doing copy as button. Okay. So here I'm creating credit control area as LUC1, US company, currency USD. Okay, update same, no change in that. Okay, fiscal year variant. So this is for Jan to December, US company, correct? So what I'll do is I'll select V3 only because our corporate office is in V3 only. V3 only because our corporate office is in credit limit area. So you can give, if you want to change, you can change because it's a dollar. So you can multiply and you can do it. So press enter. So just write it down. So I don't want to do any further calculation, conversion and all. Okay. So just write it down. So remember your credit control areas are LIC1, LIC2 and LUC1. Write it down because we will get confusion every time. So credit control areas is nothing but controlling the credit to customers. So normally this will be performed by your credit risk team and SD team. Every company we will have a credit risk management team.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes,
Can we
please.
give credit individual customer wise? Is that possible? Individual customer wise,
Sorry.
not group. Can we give credit limit to the customers individual wise, not group wise?
Yes. If you want, yeah, in real time, normally we will do like that only.
Right.
As per in the banking, they will give individual only.
Okay.
In the banking, whenever they want to issue a loans or if your client is a bank client, okay, then normally they will do the verification. For example, a customer has applied 1 crore worth rupees loan.
Okay.
Clear? So, for example, blindly we won't give. We will do the credit risk analysis.
Yes.
Right? Whatever civil, whatever we call it. Right?
Yeah.
And he is eligible only for 50 lakhs
Yeah.
as per his previous history.
Exactly.
Then we will give the credit risk, we will give the amount up to 50 lakhs only.
Okay. We have that option.
Yeah. So normally in the banking sector, we will do an individual basis, but in here, whatever services, as I said that we will do as per the group.
Grouping is.
Yeah. Okay. Click on save button. So it got saved. Press back button.
Naveen, I have a doubt.
Please.
Minhaj here. Okay. If you could go back to the presentation, the blue chart which we had it before
Okay.
we gone through. Okay. Like you said, there are credit control areas are LIC1, LIC and LUC1 you mentioned, right?
Correct.
Okay. And what is that LIFA? That's
This is a financial management area.
Okay.
So that is a different, right?
Okay.
Clear. So that's the reason once we do the configuration steps, see here LI01, LI02 and LU01 are the company codes.
Okay.
LIC1, LIC2 and LUC1 is nothing but your
company code.
Credit control areas, and LIFA your functional areas.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Clear? Yeah. So here Lahari credit control area. This is for US, right? San Francisco. We have San Francisco. So I'll write it as an SNF. San Francisco. So LUC1. So click on save. You can see we have a 3 credit control areas. As per this, we have designed. Okay. LIC1. You can see here LIC1. Okay, which is Hyderabad, LIC2 Mumbai, and LUC1 San Francisco, which is nothing but 3 US companies. Okay, this is second step. Next one, third step. Write down the third step. Third step, define company codes. Define company codes means we have created a company, we have created a credit control areas. Now the most important step is define company codes. Define, and the literature already we have given in the initial stages. What do you mean by company? What do you mean by controlling area and all? If you have any questions, go through that. If you have any questions, please, we will discuss once again, not an issue. Okay, next one, define company code. Within the bracket, write down, edit, copy, delete, check company code. So here, edit, copy, delete, check company code. Okay. Third step, define company code, edit, copy, delete, check company code. So here, as I said that creation of company is an optional, right? But company code creation, it's a mandatory. Without creating that, we can't do anything in accounting. Clear? Company is when it is possible, when number of company codes are there, then only we will define company. But if I have only one company code, clear, then it's not required to create a company. Directly we can start with the company code step onwards. Clear? So definition of a company, in the notes I have clearly mentioned, definition of company is an optional, but definition of company code is a mandatory step. If we don't have a company code, in the sense we don't have a business. Clear, everyone? Any questions before we proceed?
No questions.
Okay, next. Okay, this is a mandatory step. All the modules, edit, copy, delete, check company code, transaction code OX02. OX, write down path, same as above. Okay, path, same as above. Okay, path, same as above, till financial accounting. Path, same as above, till financial accounting. From there, select, edit, copy, delete, check company code. Edit, copy, delete, check company code. Transaction code OX02. Transaction code OX02. And one more thing, see, for example, if we all are working on one particular server, then don't take our similar things. Means don't try to create same configuration. Don't take Lahari group of companies, take some other group of companies. Clear? Take naming conventions are different, or else what it will happen at the end, like after some time, after a few days, 1 month or 2 months, you will get confused. What is my company and what is the other person company? So my advice, whoever are creating, whoever are using the terminologies and in the same server, so take a different this thing. If we do the same thing, then that would be a problem for us. Clear, everyone? So prepare your own structure. Prepare your own structure and put in the group, keep in the group, so that people will understand this particular person is working, has taken this particular this thing, working on this particular organization structure. So that's the reason, first prepare your own organization structure. First put on the paper before start practicing in the system. Clear? What is your controlling area? What is your operating concern? What is your company? What are your company codes? What is your credit control areas? What are your functional areas? What are your business areas? Right? First, put on the paper everything step by step, so that at the time of practice, it would be easy for you to do it. Hope it's clear. Yes, no?
Yes, Naveen.
Yeah.
Yes, Naveen.
So click on edit, copy, delete, check company code. transaction code is OX02. OX02. So click on edit, copy, delete this one. So here, double click on edit company code data, right down. Double click on edit company code data. Double click on edit company code data. Now press new entries. Press new entries. So we have to create, press new entries. So here in the structure, you can see what are my company codes: LI01, LI02, and LU01, right? So give your company code LI01, LI01. Okay. So next one, what is your company code? As I said that Lahari.
Naveen, can you go back and come back again? Just
From this,
yeah.
1 second. See here.
Then from now onwards, it should be okay.
So here, the third step, first one, company, credit control area, edit company. Okay. So here we need to click on the transaction code is OX02. So instead of coming with the navigation path, you can directly type here command field OX02. Clear? So here click on execute IMG activity. Now here double click on edit company code data. Double click on edit company code data.
Okay, new entries.
That's it. And here you need to select new entries or press new entries. Fine.
Got it. Thanks.
No problem. So here you can give your company codes LI01. So here my company code name is company code. This is Lahari Cements Private Limited. So city Hyderabad, country IN, and this is the most important step here, currency. So what is the currency? Nothing but we will call it as a company code currency and local currency. So what generally local currency means, whatever currency your company code is using, that currency we call it as a local currency. Understood? Whatever currency your company code is using, then that currency is considered as a local currency. For my company, my company is in Singapore. My company code is in Singapore. Then what would be my local currency? My company code currency would be SGD, and my local currency will also SGD only. Clear? If my company is in Great Britain, then my company code currency would be GBP, and my local currency is also GBP. Is this clear, everyone? So people may ask you, what is your company code currency or what is your local currency? It's one and the same. It's one and the same. So this is very, very important. Put the star mark for currency, because in future, okay, this is very important. In future, everything we are going to do with all the valuations and all with this particular currency only. Okay. Write down in the bracket, write down here as currency star mark. So within the bracket, write down, put a star mark for this. This will be treated as or considered as company code currency or local currency. Clear? So to check whether you are in interview, to check whether you are practiced blindly or you have a real-time experience. Because normally what people will do, people in normally wherever you are learning, they will say that company need to be created Lahari, Hyderabad, INR, language, EN, that's it. But here, if I give any other currency, what does it mean? What does it happens? People won't understand. They will do it blindly. That's it. Step by step data entry part, they will do it. But in interview, to pull our legs, they will ask, what is the difference between company code currency and a local currency? What is the difference between a company code currency and a local currency? So what would be your answer? What is the difference? Quick. What is it?
Both are same, right?
Both are same. Perfect. Both are same. Company code currency itself is your local currency. Fine. So that's the reason I asked you to keep this as a star mark. So language, it's standard, nothing, English. I write down this. LI01, Lahari Cements Private Limited. Okay. So remember, we need to remember the company codes here. Hyderabad, IN, INR, currency, language, English. Yeah, any questions?
No.
Okay. And one more question they may ask, where will you define local currency?
Company code.
At the time of defining company code. Understood?
Yes.
So people will get confused where we will define. In the starting also we defined few currencies, right? Currency settings. In the last session. People will have a confusion where we have defined the currency, local currency. So people may that, okay, in the group currency, we will define the local currency. No, at the time of defining a company code, whatever currency we define with the company code, that particular currency is considered as a local currency. Fine. Any questions?
No, sir.
Yeah. Next. So click on save button. Click on save button. Now it will ask for details. So we need to enter complete details of company code. Okay. So here we'll select it as a company. Lahari Cements Private Limited. Okay. Or you want to write complete name, then you can Private Limited. Okay, here I'll give my company search area LI01. LI01. So I'll write it as an any address you can give. Okay. I'll give it as an or anything. I'm giving any address. Country IN. Okay, region is very important here. So here region plays an important role because taxes and all that plays a vital role. We have already done the region settings. Telangana region 36. We have already created Telangana 36. Your box number. Yeah, I'll take this. That's it. I want to give only these details. And by default, language will be English. Just write it down. And you can give your own address. No problem. Lahari Cements Private Limited I have given. Once you are done, let me know.
Done again.
Click on OK button. Click on OK button. Now it will ask for same transport request. Are we in the same transport request? Yes. So click on OK button. Click on OK button. Okay. Now we want, so we have already created now LI01. Now we want to create one more company code. So select next entry. You can see here. Next entry. This is for previous entry and this is for next entry. Or you can go back and click on edit, delete and all those stuff. But instead of that, click on next entry, click on next entry and give the company code here. Next entry button. Hope you understood, right? Next entry button, LI02, LI02. You can write here Lahari Steels Private Limited. It's in Mumbai. Okay, country IN. What is the currency in Mumbai?
INR.
INR. Language English. Okay, now, so after this, okay, after this, press save button. Press save button. So it will ask for the details. So company, next, Lahari. We can just make changes here. Steels Private Limited. Search one, LI02. Street number. So I'll write it as something. Mount Road. Andheri. $936. Okay. IN and region would be 13 Maharashtra. Region would be 13 Maharashtra. Maharashtra. Okay. So here post box number, I'll give it as a 16-7- anything 3D. Okay, that's it. Write it down. If you want, you can write it down or you can give your own address here. So region is very important. Okay. So we have one more, two companies we have created. Data saved. So we have created LI01, LI02, and one more we need to create LU01, LU01. So one more entry. So again, click on next entry. Click on next entry. LU01. Sorry, LU01. Company name. Same, Lahari Steels. Lahari Steels. Here in India, we call it as a private and public limited, but in US, we call it as an incorporations. Incorporations. Okay. City, San Francisco. Country, US. And what is the local currency here? Company code currency?
USD.
USD. EN. Okay, just write it down. Just write it down. Just write it down. Click on save button. So it will ask for the details. So select company. Okay. Lahari Cements. Steels. Don't use private limited, right? Incorporation. Fine. Search LU01. Okay. Harvest. country US, and this is the region as in San Francisco as in California. We have a region California. Okay, next one. Okay, just write it down.
I have a question here.
Please.
So when we log into SAP, system is asking me to enter a logon language as English.
Yes.
So now we are already giving the language as English. What's the difference between that and this?
Sorry.
So here when I'm
See,
creating a company code, language is also coming into the picture.
correct. See, over there, whenever you log in into English, see, this is a training version, whatever version we are using. But in real time, whatever login version, you are going to select English, or it will give you all the country languages. So what does it mean? The script with whatever you are looking at this, whatever you are looking, the screen, for example, I'll tell you. For example, I have logged in and this particular project is implementing in China and the service receiver is in US. The China consultant is implementing SAP from China to US customer. So, but what is the worst part is this Chinese person doesn't have much knowledge on English. So he want to see this title or whatever it is in Chinese language. Okay. Once you log in English, in the sense, everything will display in English only. But at the time of login, if you select CH, then everything, whatever site, whatever you are able to see the field's name, that will show in Chinese language. Clear? But here, what is my customer language normally? Right? Whatever reports you want to view. Here we are not supposed to select anything as per your customer language. We need to select. My customer language is English. Clear? Because whatever he want to view in the reports and everything, for example, if I select other than English, okay, other than English, then at the time of implementation, once the customer started using this SAP, then that particular reports, that particular transaction and everything will looks in that particular language only. Hope you got my point. Logon
Yes,
is restricted to only that particular user. But here, if you change this particular language, then it will lead to whatever transactions we are going to do, whatever master data we are going to do, all the stuff will be looks in that particular language only.
okay.
Hope.
So while saving this option, right, after creating a company code,
Okay.
I'm able to see a transport request box. Okay. There
No,
is
no.
one information which is
first company code. Have you received the transport request?
no, first time when I'm creating a company code, right?
Yes.
We were able to see a transport request box.
Correct. For second and third
So there,
company,
yeah, it will not be visible.
why? Because
I'm able to understand that.
I was coming with next entry, not with the create again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, you got my point?
So that, yes, sir.
Yeah.
So there, when I'm creating for the first time, right, clicked on new entries and you created
Correct.
it. Correct. So that time, after saving it, I'm able to see only the request number and the short description.
Correct.
The topmost option was missing there. Whereas when I created the company, right, I was able to see three informations.
I didn't get you. What does it mean actually?
So when we created company and credit control area,
Right.
new entries option, right, you saved in a transport request box popped up.
Correct.
Where you gave the short description, we saw a number, and above that there was a detail, right? Some table.
That is table V T00.
Yes, but that option was not available when I created
that's what
this
I'm
company
saying.
code.
I'll tell you this, because each and see here, whatever database we are using a SQL database. We are using SQL database. See, SQL database in the sense, one particular data will be stored in different tables. Clear? we have number of tables in SQL. In ECC version, whatever data we are going to save, that will be stored in a different tables, right? See, that is the difference between S4 HANA and ECC version. In ECC version, it will store in a different tables, but when it comes to S4 HANA, it will be stored in only one table, AC Doka table. Clear? So that particular option, it is not visible in the sense this particular data is also storing as a sub table of VT00. That's the reason it's not visible.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay, sir. Got it.
So please write it down this. Just write down this. So click on OK button. Click on OK button. That's it. Data was saved. So we have created 3 company codes. So you can see here LI01, LI02 and LU01.
Navin, I have a doubt. So
Please.
in real time, we will create the company codes region wise, but here you have created the state wise. So
Region wise,
like for India, we will have only one company code. So, but you have created 2 company codes.
so it may be possible, right? See, it doesn't in India. For example, if you whatever company code you are taking in India, for example, different businesses are there, right? There is a possibility there. In India, you can have one company code in Hyderabad, one company code possibility in Bangalore, one company code in Pune. We have a lot of company codes like that. If I take my previous organization where I used to work, I have a different location in Hyderabad. One is in Gurgaon, one plant is in Gurgaon, one business company code, and one company code is in Pune.
So
in
if
India
the
itself, we have 2 different company codes.
no, if the business is same, then we can create only one company code, right? For
Yes,
the for India region.
that's what I'm saying. Here, the businesses are not
Business
same,
is
right?
different. Yeah.
Here, both are different. It is the LI01 is dealing with cements,
Yeah.
and LI02 is dealing with steels.
Okay, got it.
Clear? So if it is same, okay, then we can call it as in business area or segment wise, we can divide it. Hope you got my point.
Yeah, Navin, got it.
Any other questions?
Sir, I have 3 questions.
Yes,
the first one, in the Lahari Cements Private Limited, we have given Madhapur address, right? I have performed few transactions. Later, my head office has been shifted to High Tech City. So at that time, again, I should come and change the address, or should I?
Yeah, it's as per your this thing. You can change it at any point of time.
Now, Lahari,
but the major thing is the corporate office address is important. Hope you got my point.
The second, yeah, I got a point. Second one is like, Facebook. Before the company name was Facebook, later it was changed to Meta. So here again, if that is the case, I should come here and change the name.
Exactly. Means all the documentation should be there, legal documentation. After that only we will implement that in our SAP.
Okay. And third question is like, we have the company code in USA. Okay. The transactions will be performed in USD only. But my requirement is like, I want to see the reports in INR. Is that possible?
Yeah, that we are going to see, because we are going to see a different reporting structure here. That is a new concept actually.
Okay.
Right? If I want to see in local reporting, whatever you are calling USD to USD reporting, you can see it. Okay, IFRS reporting, we can see it, and local GAAP reporting, we can see it.
Fine. Okay. Thank you.
Clear? That we are going to see here in future once we enter into the GL model. So the earlier that is that was a problem in classic GL version. Classic GL version, that was a problem. So SAP came up to overcome that difficulty. So it has came up with a multi-dimensional reporting. Multi-dimensional reporting with multiple currencies. For example, you are posting one entry, but you can view in 9 different entries. Clear? That I'll show you in future.
Fine.
Once we enter into the GL model, before GL model only, we will do the configuration. That I'll show you. I'll explain clearly what is the difference between whatever question you asked and how it is different from classic GL version.
Fine.
Any other questions? Any other questions?
Like when you have created the company code, sir, first we have given the company code name, address, and everything. Later,
Sorry,
a new
a bit
box
louder,
has been,
please. I'm sorry. There is a problem. I think there is a problem with my.
like when you have created OX02 company code, sir, you have given your company code name, address, country, and everything. Later, a screen has been popped up where we have given the address detail. So, like while doing the invoicing, from where the details will be picked up, so from OX02 screen or from that pop-up screen?
No, that is not related to invoice. This is related to
Okay.
only the creation of company only. That is nothing but your company code details only. Invoicing will be the different. So I'll show
Like,
you at the time of after posting, after this
okay,
thing, how we are going to prepare an invoice also.
fine. Okay,
With what are the details we will prepare.
fine. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Any other? Any other questions?
No, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. So what we will do is, sorry, we will stop here itself for today. So next session, we are going to do the different business areas, different functional, because this is few for majority people. See, majority are having a knowledge and idea about this. Clear? So first of all, try to understand the structure. What is the structure? So before next session, you put complete structure on your paper. Complete structure on your paper, so that at the time of simultaneously, whatever structure I am following, you can start working simultaneously along with me, so that would be easy for you to understand. So then definitely we will have a number of questions we'll get at. And whoever is not taken till server access or installation part, you can start taking that. Then that would be better for us, because practice is more important than the things understanding here. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
So just at least try to understand what is company. So if somebody is asking, what do you mean by a company? Just at least in the literature point of view, already I have shared the notes for that. So at least you need to in a position to say, what is the difference between a company and a company code? Credit control area versus functional area. Okay, operating concerns versus controlling area. Right, how the organization, topmost organization sector, where it will start. Because as a consultant, we need to have the knowledge first, organization structure knowledge, or your enterprise structure knowledge end to end. How we have done. That's understanding. So initially, because if I show someone like this, people won't understand this. People won't understand this. And it may be in future, in real time, it may little more critical also. Because everything, as I said, that documentation part, everything in real time, we need to first put on the paper. After that, only we will start the implementation part. So start writing the structure and whatever practice you're doing, put on the paper, then that would be a practice for you to doing something on the paper. Clear? People think that, okay, we have a recording session. Okay, so no need to write. I'm not saying if you don't want to write, it's okay. You can take a screenshot or recording. But in real time, in the initial level, we have to do a lot of writings. So if we make a practice of it here, then that would be a greater advantage in our future to understand. Because people, 100% I'm telling you, majority sessions, what I saw in other sessions or in our sessions also, majority people won't bother about this organization structure. They will start immediately define company, definition of credit control area, definition of this one company codes, right? Business areas. They will follow step by step, but they won't understand why they are defining this, where they are going to integrate them. So if you can write on your own this particular structure, then whatever steps we are going to do in future, that would be easy for you people to understand. That is the only request I'm doing it. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Before we'll wind up, any questions? And one more thing, if people who are not able to understand or not able to follow here, then one more batch in the morning is going on. That is at 7:30 to 8:30 Indian time, because I know the people who are not Indian, this thing, it's not possible for them. But still, whoever it is possible, 7:30 to 8:30, they are just entered into the practical part, in the sense that calendar setting, holiday settings, they are going to do attributes, field attributes they are doing right now. So you can join in that particular batch also without any problem. Okay. If anyone are interested, then let me know in WhatsApp so that I can share the details. If you are okay with this, no problem. But if you need more, because almost all whatever parallel batches are there, then I'll take almost all similar scenarios, similar things only till CO module. CO module, each and every batch, I'll take a different things, because I want to share the knowledge between one batch to another batch in CO and advanced CO modules. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ravi.
See you next week session. Thank you.
Yeah, bye. Bye.
I'll share this recording right now.